Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Eachrotia. I have a puppy.
Hi, puppy!
Well, she's a little old for a puppy, but
All dogs are puppies.
She's still puppy.
yep, yep, not fair. So I hope everyone enjoyed that little audio recap we had. What I remember from last episode, you guys delivered a letter, and then you went to a casino in the Upper Dark, and that's about all that happened that was important.
Yes, it was very bad, to say the least.
Tempest made a new friend, you know?
And lost one. So she's still breaking even.
I don't know if so far she's net positive through this whole adventure, though.
Through the whole venture, yes, but
Since
right
we're-
now.
Except for Red, because Red was hanging out with, Sarph was hanging out with Hush last time when we left off. I'd like, so we're gonna get back to you after Wizard gets back. But you two, Tempest and Markus, I want you guys to roll me initiative to see who we're gonna go to right now.
I forgot my dice!
I'd say send it to Markus, since I have the room key, so Tempest would have quite an issue trying to get into her room. Or no,
I rolled
Markus
a
has
one
the room,
on
so I take
initiative.
that statement back.
All right, Markus, what would you be doing right now? Hey, Wizard's back.
Wizard's back! Fuck you!
Yeah.
Continue with the
fuck you.
story.
Oh, that's awesome. Anyway, Markus, what would you be doing right now?
We were at the casino, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, you had just won at what was essentially
Roulette.
fantasy.
Or-
Yeah, like a bonelet.
So I would probably be looking over the casino floor, trying to kind of ascertain where I would have my best chance. Like, what would be the most, the best for Markus to play.
Roll perception.
Let's
Oh.
see.
I do have to say, Wizard,
as-
your hair is very spicy today.
That's
I mean,
22.
As you're looking at the different casino games, you see Tempest kind of. What would Tempest be looking like as she's running away from her last encounter?
Okay.
Huh?
Go
Poker
inside.
face?
Go over, grab a bunch of hookers, and go to the bathroom.
This legitimately
you
what
see-
you're doing?
That's what I'm doing.
I imagine the hookers
I'm
would
going
say,
to
hey,
have-
we have rooms we can go to do this.
No, I'm going to have the quintessential drunk girl in the bathroom at the club conversation.
You're not very drunk, but okay.
Okay, well we'll cut to your we'll cut to your girl talk here in a bit. For now, Markus, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna look for a game. Let's see, because I'm not from this world, so I wouldn't be familiar with the games, correct?
Probably not.
Gotcha.
Go do Dwarven Roulette. Or I think it's Roulette.
I mean, you've got 100 gold, so you can. That's space
Yep,
to learn.
You won 100 gold last time.
This is true.
Let's see.
Yes, go do Dwarven Roulette. Become your drunk self.
Become your best self.
I imagine that's what Tempest would end up doing after her conversation. She does Dwarven Roulette just simply because there's a chance to win money while she gets shit-faced.
So,
Mm.
DM, would you allow me to use supplemental function in a game?
How much am I
Um,
allowed to cheat?
If you
So
can, you would
it's
have to roll stealth to be able to do it without being noticed.
well, it's not something that is like a sleight of hand. I'm not trying to
No,
hide
no,
anything. I'm just running numbers, so it's more like counting cards.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you were gonna go play a card game, you would have to run stealth because I'd imagine it would look like you're casting a spell.
Gotcha. Okay, but it would just add
the
a
spell have a
D6
verbal?
to the number rolled.
Yeah, no, it would still be like there's a big sign at each table, no magic against, like basically no cheating.
Ah.
Yeah, you end up very beaten up if you cheat.
Those are more for like, suggestions.
Kind of like being truthful to your friends is more like a suggestion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the supplemental function. Then I'm just gonna play my hand at dice poker.
All right. Let me pull up the rules for dice poker. I write these things and then I forget them.
I just have Discord up on my phone.
Everyone places their bets and rolls 5d6 secretly. Sleight of hand DC 16 to cheat. Players can then raise, call, or fold. Once all bets are placed, reveal your dice. Closest one to a straight wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is wild.
Thank you.
Well,
Yep, that's how that works. So you saunter on over. The dealer is like your stereo. It's let's see what it is actually. Let's see who's gonna be here. It's a guy in like the classic dealer outfit. You know, he's got the little like see-through brim, suspenders, a red collared shirt. Just a normal human. Wow. Well, how can I do you for, son? You want to get dealt in?
That's a
Sure,
very
yeah.
interesting Chicago accent.
don't like that at all.
Hey, son, you want to get dealt in?
Bad ear moment.
All right. So he tosses you a hand of cards.
What was the question, DM? I'm sorry.
I was asking, so you get your cards dealt to you. What are you betting? How much?
If there's not a specific Annie, I'm gonna bet.
10 gold. The buy-in is 10 gold.
And then of course I can bet. Do I roll before? Is there a betting phase before I roll?
Yeah, you bet. You pay the ante, and then you can bet up. Right now, it's just you on the deal.
All or nothing, man.
I'm gonna bet up 5, so 15 total.
All right, let's see what the deal. Roll me persuasion.
That just seems like a very bad idea to have him just bet all or nothing.
All right.
Well, it makes sense though, logically if he
so
doesn't
13?
understand the value in this universe.
13.
13. He bets up. He raises it to 20. I see you're a high roller, son. Let's see how far you can go.
I'll call.
All right, you call.
It's like, no, I'm out.
I fold.
I give you my 15 gold.
All right. So do me a favor, roll your 5d6 then, buddy. Just add the total up.
Right. 12.
For 5d6?
Yeah. I have 2 1s and I had 2 1s and a 2.
Yeah, he beat you. Sorry. You know what they say, the house always wins, son. But try again.
I'll say a dealer wouldn't be saying that if they wanted them to try again.
Sounds more like a carnival.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it again. Another 15, just for the ante up plus the 5 up bet.
All right, persuasion.
Come on, baby. Where's my d20?
Why are you having him roll persuasion?
Oh, that's 10.
All right, the dealer calls. He puts in 10 too, or 15. So roll your dice. I'm rolling to see if the dealer is going to call, fold, or raise.
Playing it out.
Yeah. All right, so 5d6, buddy.
All right. So 13. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4 though.
You got a 1, 2. That's a straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, closest one to a straight. You'd have to hit a 5 as a full straight, Zach.
Do you have a 6?
No 6. It's a 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. But I do have a 1, 2, 3, and 4.
That is actually you win.
Nice.
I think we should reveal what numbers we have instead of trying to calculate them to see who wins.
No, that's fair. I forgot the rules I made for this game.
Good job, buddy.
All right, so you lost your gold, and you basically lost 5 gold in this. Keep trying, son. Keep trying. You might beat me yet. You might. He's there doing like card tricks.
No, wait. If I would have lost 20 in that first game, and then I would have gained a pot in the second one, so that would have been 30. So I'd be.
He only called you at 15. You won.
No, that was the second game. So 15-15, the full pot is now 30.
It'd be doubled.
He raised to 20 in the first game.
Right.
In the second game,
the full pot would be 40, and I lose 20. So now, after I win the 30 from this pot, the 15-15, I'm now up 10.
Okay.
I'm a gambler.
You got to think that the numbers are doubled, Zach. So what in theory he would win, the pot is doubled because both the house has to bet in and the player.
And I could literally throw a rock and hit a casino. So I've been around these.
You've been around this bullshit before.
Oh yeah, I've stuck my feet in these dingy carpets. Markus also is a seasoned gambler.
You win the pot. You have like a couple of you have a dryad behind you, and then a freaking what else you got behind you? Right.
What would a dryad be doing in a casino in the upper dark? That's my question.
Don't ask questions, you'll hear no lies.
Right.
You have a well, it's not. It's a water dryad, actually. I forget what they're actually called, but
a nymph.
You have a water. No, a nymph would be something else.
That's a water dryad.
Would a nymph be a water?
Yes. Lake
Fair
nymphs,
enough.
River nymphs.
It's a fantasy game of make-believe. We can call them whatever we want.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So
I'm going to do another game if y'all allow it. I'm up 10. That's a free game.
Sure, go for it, buddy.
Yeah, so I'll throw in 10 and Annie up an additional 10. So 20 total to start.
Just roll, bud. This is actually starting to get boring.
Persuasion or I'm winning. Persuasion or
yeah, sure.
I say, Zach, it's not a good thing
16.
if the DM is being bored by his own game that he created.
Hey, I'm having a good old time. Markus is winning money. I'm about to go buy a nice drink for Tempest because he saw the stress on her face. This is 2020.
Just gonna go dump alcohol down her mouth.
Feel better. Not exactly.
Roll intimidation. Feel better.
It's a very typical male response to female pain.
Go drink alcohol.
Okay, everything's fine.
Oh, okay. So I got a 4, 3, 4, 5, 4. I got a 3, 4, 5.
Not great.
I got 2 3s and 2 3 5s.
Better, or yeah, that means.
That's a full house, isn't it?
That is a full house, buddy.
Yeah. That is.
Wait, I have 3. Okay, yeah, 3 of a kind, full house. Yeah.
Three in a pair. Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right, that puts me down 10. Down 10 for the
because you
total.
still got 100 whole gold from last time's game.
Yep.
He has 90 because he lost 10. He's down 10.
Yeah.
Now.
So, yeah. Total, I'm down 10 now.
So we're gonna move on from you.
That was fun though.
Congratulations.
Oh, and after I finish, I'm gonna step away from the table and go buy myself and Tempest a drink and start looking for Tempest.
I mean, you saw her run towards the women's room. So since you're looking for Tempest, we're gonna go. Let's cut over to Tempest. Like you. What are you?
I am having a quintessential girls in the bathroom at the club conversation. We do 2 things in the bathroom at a club. 1, we hype each other up. No one is more supportive than women in the bathroom at a club. We just like, you're a goddess, you're amazing, you're beautiful, all of that. 2, we as a committee decide the fate of every man around us.
Good thing it's in the
If
women's
you have
bathroom.
if you have ever taken a girl to a club as a date, the ending of that date was decided in the bathroom by 3 women who had just met.
Low-key, this makes a whole lot of sense now that I'm learning
We are
this.
in this bathroom talking shit and gassing each other up, and Tempest told them enough about the situation so that they understand.
What is enough? I want to know what enough is.
So, my friend, he came out
There's
to
a
me
lot.
and turned into a changeling.
Roll me
I've known this guy for like a month. We've traveled together, and now I just found out he's a changeling. He's been lying about his name, and they're just like, that motherfucker, and they would just go on like, there's a good amount of
Roll me persuasion. Yes.
Let's see, what's my persuasion? It's a 17.
I think she should roll with advantage because she is in the girls' restroom.
Getting all hyped up by every other girl in the room.
That's a natural 20.
No advantage. You pulled a whole you pulled, I'm gonna say, like three prostitutes in there. One of them being Karya, your half dragon friend from before. So you've mostly been talking to Karya, and she's just got like these 2 cheerleaders, like
Yeah,
and,
that's basically what it is.
And Karya is there, like, he did what? Oh my god, that bitch motherfucker!
Yes.
Oh my god! Dick off. Here's a knife.
Zach, I'm glad you were the one playing the prostitutes, because I could not have done that. I would not have known what to say.
Yeah, it's a lot of anger and screaming, but because
Karya's immediate, like, she gives you the knife and she's like, I got a better idea. I can castrate him. She's a red half dragon and blows out like a puff of fire.
Oh yeah, I got you, girl. I show her my own fire.
Can we not get my cousin in trouble by castrating someone?
The thing is, what happens over the course of several minutes, usually in these conversations, is you start to get quite philosophical. And so after about
the next thing, you guys start to bond over like fire and the nature of living flame, and you start talking about like the fire core. And you do you mention your grandmother?
Yeah, I do. I tell her, oh yeah, my grandmother, she's fucking terrifying. Oh, I could sick her on him, then he'd be really fucked.
Let's
all right.
Not summon fire elementals, please.
Anyway, well, that's going on. I'm gonna say, buddy, Markus is outside of the bathroom, hearing you like talk about.
He just hears them talking.
Yeah, you hear them talking about this, and you're not sure who they're talking about, but you get the impression she's pissed at somebody. Now let's cut back over to Hush and Sarph.
Okay, unarmed strike.
You just go punch him?
Yes, I did. 18 plus 4 is 22.
Tell me he doesn't have a plus 11 on Dex.
No, this picture only has like a 16 AC. Yeah, I read your fucking character sheet.
Well, that's just rude.
Who gave you permission to have a +9 in stealth, sir? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Being a bard, you could too.
No, I can't. Because I've
Dex
got
isn't that good.
Plate.
So, I'm assuming that hits.
Okay, yeah, but I gotta look at, like, spells and, like, stuff. What can I do here? I don't even know. You know what, actually, I'll just fucking take the 1 plus...
It's gonna take...
damage.
You deserve it.
Actually, it's only 2 bludgeoning damage.
But I'm gonna shapeshift into him as he does it.
Okay, what?
And then I'll go, why are you hitting yourself?
Don't make me stab you, you foolish creature. I have no qualms about stabbing my own image.
I don't think I'm the one foolish. You're the one serving another.
I do only as asked, and it keeps me safe. Now, you have some questions to answer. First of all, why?
I think I already answered that one. I was
Besides,
on a job.
you were on a job. Okay, I understand that.
You, of all people, should.
What was the objective of this job?
Wouldn't be very good at my job if I told you about the other job.
Do you plan on staying with the crew? Or are you just going to disappear off to go find another job? Never to be seen again.
That depends on Tempest.
I tell you right now, she's probably not happy with you.
Yeah, but considering the circumstances, I've ever had to a friend, so...
Why did you choose to follow or to join her?
Necessity.
Necessity? She's just an item to you? She was a way forward?
Initially, yes.
What do you mean by initially? Explain yourself.
Well, I think you already kind of have a vague idea of what happened. We were on the run. Got caught up at a Githyanki ship that we were trying to board. We all bonded together.
Why did you run away from the Winter Court emissary?
Oh, stole something.
You stole something, or Khan stole something? Or one of your other many images stole something?
One of many.
So, not only are you a liar, you're a thief, attempting to steal things from the courts.
I didn't attempt.
That sounds like treason in my ears.
Treason would only indicate that I had a loyalty to the court.
You are not Fae, are you not?
He is courtless.
I understand he's courtless, but he's technically Fae, so he's betraying his birthright, I suppose.
Political differences here.
Yeah. I do not consider myself the lapdog of the courts.
And yet you still betray the people who brought you into this world.
Sorry, I have no memory of the people who brought me into this world.
Probably because you killed them.
No, not much.
Well, you are to stay here until Tempest summons for you. It's probably best if you choose to stay here until Tempest summons you. Because I have a feeling she is gathering friends, you could say.
Cut back to the bathroom. And another thing!
She's gathering an army. It's probably not safe for you to step outside this room.
Maybe I'm not the one who steps out, as I'm still Sarph.
To be fair, you haven't technically been talking to yourself for most of this conversation.
He transformed into my image. He does not have my memories. So I haven't been talking to myself. I've been talking to him in a costume of me.
Just a perverted version of yourself.
Yes, exactly. It's no better than Markus doing that bullshit.
Open the mirror and start twerking. Memory.
I would actually stab you if you did that. Now I'm going to go and see if I can keep my flaming friend from burning down this place. Unless you have anything else you'd like to say.
No, I'll wait for her to come to me. It's never fun to go chasing after others when they don't want you around.
Sarph is just keeping a complete straight face because he knows he's prodding at me about my loyalties to the court.
All right.
Exit to go hunt down Tempest.
Yeah, have any girls come into the bathroom and been like, there's a really sketchy guy outside. Is anyone missing a guy?
No, you're one of the girls that you pulled over has been blocking the bathroom. Like, no, bitch, you wait. There's another one over there.
It's like
Very
a
nice.
shakedown in there.
Is Markus doing anything about this, or am I seeing just Markus standing outside the ladies' bathroom?
Holding 2 drinks.
Well, Marcus is sitting at a table, like, relatively close, just kind of has his eye on it, waiting with 2 drinks.
I walk
One
up.
of them half drink.
Why? You're not an alcoholic, are you? Why would you require one
No.
drink for each hand? No, then who's the other one for?
It's for Tempest. Just she seems stressed.
I make eye contact with the prostitute that's guarding the door, and I motion for her to come over here real quick.
Roll persuasion.
$23.
Matches. What's your charisma?
Charisma's a +2. My persuasion is a +5.
If we go based on, do you want to re-roll? Because if we go based on that, she beats you.
Yes, I'd like to re-roll then.
Nat 20.
18 again.
Okay. So she ain't moving. She's like,
I
Just go
grab the
over and
drink and walk up to her.
all right. She's there. She's like, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to have this delivered to Lady Tempest in the bathroom.
You hand her a drink.
Yes.
What kind of drink do you give her?
It's a martini, and it had an illusion cast on it where a figure skater is dancing on it.
That's cool. Thank you.
All right. Let's see if she pulls this off. So you what's your passive perception?
Me?
Yeah.
Passive perception is 16.
All right. You see her try to take a sip out of the cup as she's turning away.
I just glare at her. I'd like the whole drink to make it to her.
Now, Zach, I will pause there. I don't think any woman would drink from a cup handed to her by a strange man. Unless she has some sort of way of checking it before she
This
drinks
is a
from it.
prostitute.
No, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't think. I think female social circles branch into all females.
Unless she has like some sort of detect magic or something. Like I know there are rings and stuff that you can use to test it. So
trust me, she's fine. Even if this were like poison, that's why she's doing that.
Okay.
She's testing it before she gives it to you.
They're literally like bred to ingest poison.
That's
so
kind of hot.
So this is a lizard folk one.
Yeah.
And she comes in. Somebody wanted to give this to you. And she gives you this martini with a figure skater.
Who was it?
Some dude that looked like
Sarph's wearing his scale armor and the tattoos at the moment.
Yeah, some guy who looked from. It was a blue drow with black armor and tattoo, really cool tattoos.
Okay, I tossed the whole thing.
Roll me a con save.
Sarph does end up going up to the bar to get himself a whiskey.
14.
Okay. 14. Yeah, it's got a real smooth kind of lemony taste to it, but it's you don't feel buzzed at all. It's almost like it's not alcoholic, but you can tell it's alcoholic. It's kind of like Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Oh.
I didn't pay for no bitch drink. I wanted her to get fucked up. This is supposed to be straight up vodka with some olives. Bro, I have a bone to pick with this bartender.
You don't know this though, Marcus.
I don't. I'm okay. You're fair enough.
You think it was a hard ass drink that would knock most normal people on their ass.
DM is my martini.
Earlier, it did knock him on the ass.
Is my martini as weak as hers?
Roll Constitution.
Well, it depends on your con, actually. Roll con.
It's 14.
14? Yeah, just about as weak as hers.
Okay, yeah, I'm a little upset, and I'm looking for the bartender.
I want to speak to your manager.
Sarph just walks up, sits down, just a straight thing of whiskey.
You go up to the bartender. It's some old-looking dwarf with he's got dreads, and his beard is in dreads. Even his mustache is in dreads. And he's like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, that thing that I ordered was really weak.
You ordered a martini?
Yeah,
You
martinis
never
are like...
You never specified the alcohol content.
Do you know how to make a martini? Marcus's last job was a bartender. He's like, "Do you know how to make a martini?" He's legitimately offended by this martini.
Yeah.
Like, bro, yeah. Yeah.
Bro, you're about to get your ass kicked by a bartender and a bunch of females.
What am I doing? Rolling persuasion?
Yeah.
It's my persuasion. Ugh. Nice. That is a 16.
All right. If you're so good at it, he pulls out all the ingredients for our different martinis.
Do you like it shaken or stirred?
Surprise me.
So I cast dancing lights to make it a little bit of a show, and like Tom Cruise, I tossed the top end of the bottle into the... Damn.
Before
You know you're going to have to roll for that kind of thing.
Yet. I remember DMs that let us have creative leniency without rolling.
I'm your
It's
only
a damn...
DM. I'm your
No,
only DM ever.
The only other DM I've had was would do the inspiration shit.
How dare you?
You said performance? 14 again.
14?
Zach is the only DM.
I am the only DM in the world.
I'm not cheating on you, I promise.
Matt Mercer's a myth, and the cake is a lie. Much like Hush. A 14?
Mm-hmm.
You get a bit of a little crowd behind you as you're trying to show up this bartender.
Yeah, so I'm essentially the way I make every martini, and this is how you make people happy. There's in most mixers you have lines that tell you what your measurements are. Pour it up to where there's about 3-4 drops before that line with vodka. If it's a vodka martini, then you fill the rest, those last few drops, with olive juice, and then put some actual olives in that bitch. Would you like it shaken or stirred?
Stirred.
That sounds disgusting.
I then take a stir. You don't drink martinis because they taste good. And then I stick my stir in there and I stir it up. Well, actually, no. I throw some ice in that bitch, and then I stir it up, and then I put the pouring cap over, pour it into a martini glass, and sprig a lemon, and twist it around a toothpick to where it's a nice little curly Q.
Okay, roll me a sleight of hand and a perception.
Oh shit. Sleight of hand is a 17.
All right, we'll say you did all that shit. You were able to successfully do all that shit. And your perception?
It's 12, 14, 16.
There's a big fiery bird near the ceiling, flying around.
Like an actual big fiery bird, or a Marcus created big fiery bird?
It's Brunhilde!
Yep.
Yeah, is it Broomhilda or is it the
It's
dance
Broomhilda.
one?
No, it's Broomhilda.
I kind of beckon to Broomhilda like, hey, can you help me out? Can you give me a little tip on the thing? Kind of asking if you can give a little bit of a flame just to put on the top of the martini for a little bit of the chef's kiss.
Explode that shit.
Yeah, you forget she's a baby phoenix. She don't know how to control herself.
I have control flames. I can figure it out.
Different kind of flames, buddy.
That's true. It has to be a natural flame.
This is not a. You don't want her using her breath weapon in here.
Okay, yeah. Then never mind.
She looks at you. No.
Can he? Does Markus understand primordial?
I understand a nod to the left and right.
Okay.
Tempest has come out of the bathroom by now. She's feeling a lot more calm and collected now that she's vented to a bunch of understanding people who are just there to mess her up.
As you're leaving, Karya's trying to hold you, like hand you the knife, and it's.
I take it.
I then take the martini I just masterfully created and take it to Tempest.
It's one of those ceremonial daggers, the curved, nasty-looking ones.
Ugh.
Oh, I couldn't possibly take this. I thought it was just like a
ones.
I thought it was like a prison knife, but if it's a nice one, I'm not gonna take it.
Oh no, it's
basically a shim.
Yeah, sure. No, it's a disemboweling knife.
That's cool. I think I'll use my own knives, but thank you so much. I really appreciate your support in this vulnerable time. And I go out and I see Markus doing his thing, and I go over and I set the vodka on fire.
Oh!
Please tell me she blew the vodka.
And then I give you the martini.
Yeah.
So
thank you.
Broomhilda sees you and nestles into your hair.
And I say, in Primordial, did you know?
We don't. Did I know what?
Did you know that Khan is not a Gith? Did you know his name isn't Khan? Did you know he is a changeling?
Well, I don't think I see the same way you do. You all talk about what you look like, and all I see is life in different colors of flames. Khan, whether he changes his name or not, has always looked the same.
Everyone is fire.
So what she's basically telling you is she's an otherworldly being and doesn't see race.
I don't see. Okay, well, Tempest is going to drink the drink and just tell Markus.
I know Broomhilda says back to you, by the way, Khan wants to talk to you. Or hush, I guess.
Hush and fucking wait. I drink the drink. I say, Markus, you will not believe the night I have had. And I explain.
Oh, that's right. I haven't told Markus anything yet.
Yeah, Markus. So Khan, the gift.
You have behind you these chatting prostitutes. Just
she has a crowd.
Your little
that
army
her.
has grown.
Turns out he's a changeling and a spy, and we don't know anything about him. He's just been on my ship, talking to people, lying the whole time. Great.
I try to crack a joke like, "Oh, so I'm not the only stranger that's been on the boat the whole time."
Indeed. It's a 17 for Constitution.
You took that stout martini like a champ.
No, here's the thing about whenever you drink, the DC goes up every roll.
Okay, well,
gets higher and higher.
it was 17 on the die, so it's a dirty 20.
That one hits a little harder.
Good.
Sarph walks up. Tempest, how are you doing so far? I see you have developed yourself quite the following.
We need a code word so that I know you're not him. Prove you're not him.
I hold out my arm with the tattoos on it and just make them flare up. He couldn't do
Okay.
that.
Okay, that's true. Markus?
This is really weird, y'all. This is the weirdest world I've ever been in.
Markus, for the future, our password is vodka.
Vodka. Got it. I can do that. Now, one thing I think will help. Go ahead.
Tempest, I want you to roll me history. Broomhild is still in your hair, by the way.
Fuck! That's a 21.
Yeah, you remember whatever Broomhilda hears, Khan is hearing.
Shit!
Can, but not always. I have to actively be doing it.
I look at Broomhilda.
Are you actively doing it right now?
No.
Yes. Alright, so now we have a password, and now I'm going to say...
Would you like another drink, Tempest?
No, I want to talk to Hush.
I told him he had to wait until you summoned him. I'll take this as you
I'm
summoning
going to
him.
go upstairs. Going upstairs. Let's go upstairs. I'm going upstairs. And she goes upstairs.
We should probably accompany
she
her
doesn't
because
have the key to the room, I believe. I currently hold the key to that room.
She's going upstairs.
There's no stairs.
we should go with her anyways.
There's
no
a
matter what, we
teleportation
should
pad.
go with her.
You're just standing at it, going around in circles. Like, why is this thing not working?
Okay, you go over to the teleportation circle.
You can't see, but I'm like clenching my skirt right now. I'm just.
Roll me a sleight of hand there, Sarah.
Sleight of hand? Wouldn't that be perception?
Yeah. No, sleight of hand.
Okay. Natural 20 with 5.
Ooh, waste of a natural 20.
I don't even know what I'm sleight of handing.
Broomhilda tried to knock the key out of your hand towards Tempest while she's alone on the
Do I see this? I imagine since you had me actively roll for sleight of hand, I saw this.
Yeah.
I look at Broomhilda. What do you think you are doing?
At best.
She doesn't answer.
Continue
You
to
speak
walk.
on order?
Yes, I do.
The Sarph? Okay, cool.
She doesn't answer. She just flies away.
Pesky bird. Continue to walk. I go up to the thing. I tap the key on the little pad. I tell Markus, hurry up and get on.
I get on.
And the three of us and her army. Is your army following you?
No, I would have left them.
No, they can't follow.
Unless invited. So the three of us are whisked away to Hush's room.
Yeah.
Hush,
Probably
you
behind
have
me shouting,
visitors.
Cut his dick off!
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Hush,
Yep.
you have visitors.
Okay, you guys all appear in Hush's room.
When you get in there, Hush is actually transformed into a human. About probably like young 30s. Male with just brown hair and tan skin, green eyes.
I look at him. I'm assuming you're Hush and not some random other person.
Yes.
Thunderwave.
Dex
This
save to get the
small
fuck out of the way?
Okay.
Small and close
It goes everywhere, so.
Yeah. We're all getting hit with this thing.
Oh,
Alright.
Con save of 14.
Con save of 14?
Constitution.
Okay, 17 plus 2, so 19.
nice. 19. That's
Natural
19
one.
before my one.
Did you try to fail that?
No.
That's
Okay, well,
organic
Natural
as
one,
shit.
so-
Hush takes 19 points of damage.
Alright.
The others
One of
take 9.
Hush, one of your eardrums is like not ruptured, but you can barely hear out of it now. And it's not going to come back until a long rest. You have disadvantage on your next perception checks having to do with hearing.
Okay. Just sitting there.
One of your ears is like
My
bleeding.
ears are ringing.
I cast light right in the just above our heads, and then I kind of smack it so it goes back and forth like one of those interrogation lights, and then I'm like, Tempest, do your thing.
I look at, what do you think you are doing?
You've never seen this movie. It adds just shush, let her do her thing.
Do I see that can't fucking? Do I see that Hush's ear is bleeding?
Yeah.
The person formerly known as Han or Khan.
He's
Alright,
kind
I'll
of
go
like
over.
out of it for a minute.
Yeah, you kind of knocked him on his ass with that, so you see his ear bleeding.
Alright, I go over and I cast Healing Word.
You're quite forgiving for someone who's just been betrayed.
Healing Word, you get how many points? Hold on. I'm doing it on D&D Beyond because I can't be bothered rolling
It's a
this shit.
pendulum with emotions.
It's 9. You
can
get 9
tell.
points. She just sort of waves her hand and your ear stops bleeding.
No, just tell me she bitch slaps him and it does. That's when it hits.
Not with Healing Word. I don't bitch slap with Healing Word. I just sort of wave
Oh
my
yeah,
hand
that's
and
it's
say,
not
"Yeah."
healing touch.
She's very specific about.
Why is this? Why do you look like this?
Healing Word is a backslap.
It's a word. It's a word. I just order him to heal.
Heal, motherfucker.
You mom him. You mom him into healing.
Yes. Why do you look like this? Why?
Well, because I don't want everybody in the whole city to know that I'm here necessarily.
We're in a closed room.
Yes, unless you have left.
I have no idea who else is gonna come in here.
Only
It's
I have
just us.
access to the room.
Stop lying to me.
I'm not lying.
Would that be an insight roll from Tempest?
Yeah.
No, that would be another fucking thunderwave.
Can I
Please, no.
read if he's lying?
Please, no.
It would be an insight to see if he's lying or not.
Usually I'm the one who uncovers how people are lying, so I'm like, I don't know how to make sure I'm not lying.
That
That's
would be
23.
Deception.
If
Or
you're not
persuasion.
lying, if you're not lying, it's persuasion. If she,
I'm not lying! Well, yeah, but I can persuade people. I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're frozen, Flea.
Oh no.
Ah!
Oh, there it is.
Well,
And
and it's
frozen
gone.
again. Okay, we're good now.
what's
You
your
can go
insight?
upon your rage.
My insight was 23.
Not you. Tempest.
I'm not inciting. He's lying to
No.
me.
Oh, everything's a lie now.
No, change back to who you are. I'm not talking to you if you're not you.
That's. And he'll change back, and the shadows will come out. His eyes turn white. His hair flowy and silvery.
Just, I'm imagining this.
No.
Yeah, Hush has a +8 to performance. You are playing that shit up.
You are the Fabio of Changeling.
Yeah.
Oh god.
He's the.
Sparkles appear as my hair changes.
It's like slow motion. What?
Fucking show off.
My
DM Zach, it is
perception.
almost time to go.
Oh.
Yeah, I think if we
Yeah.
cut to a break now, Tempest might have something to actually. I have no idea what I'm going to say.
Okay, you know.
It'll give her a chance to think.
Yeah, we'll come back to this in 5 minutes. So everybody, we're gonna go on break now. Please come back in 5 minutes for the 5-minute debate. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Urban Nerds United, Eachrotia. We're not doing a 5-minute debate right now, so we're just gonna jump right back into it. Before we had gone on break, Tempest had blasted the room with a lot of sounds and made Hush's ears bleed.
Over the
Then
break,
he'll
we
be-
found out that it's pink.
Yep. So due to a lot of research I've done, the chemical composition of the air in the Fey realm makes it so that Fey creatures naturally bleed pink.
Would that only be in the Fey? I guess we are doing kind of a 5-minute debate here.
No, that's
Would that only
that's
be
an
in the-
evolution. It's an evolution over time. Your blood is taken on so much oxygen, and Fey absorbs so much oxygen naturally that they also bleed pink. It's actually interesting because elves don't bleed completely like crimson red. Their blood's a little it's still red, but it's lighter.
So scientifically speaking, it would make more sense for you to bleed pink all the time than being based off your environment.
Yep.
Okay.
So
We took a fantasy talk real sci-fi there for a second.
is Hush is on the bed, right? He's sitting on the edge of the bed.
Hush is on his fucking ass right now.
You forget you knocked him over, and then told
There's
him
like
to change.
splinters everywhere. He's probably got splinters sticking out from him, and like he's on the floor. The bed's probably top.
Yeah, you destroyed this room.
I was very angry. Okay.
It's better
Listen.
than burning it down.
It was
I
only
was
a first
expecting
level
something,
Thunderwave.
but I wasn't expecting that.
It was first level, okay? Stop being a bitch. All right. I set up one of the chairs. I go over and I offer Hush my hand.
Do you have the book on you, by the way?
Not on me. It's in my room.
Yeah. It's in this room.
No, it would have been on her.
No,
it would
it's
be,
in this. It's
would
in
it be
this
in this
room.
room? Because
Yeah, probably.
we didn't put any stuff
It's in
away.
this room. It's in this room.
Okay.
Okay. I offer Hush my hand.
Tentatively, slowly take it.
Pull him up and I put him in the chair.
I sit down, cross my legs.
Gently, not aggressively, just like sit down.
You just pirouette him into the chair.
Twirl him into the chair.
And he like sits down like
Yeah, I cross my legs.
All right, I'm gonna sit down across from him, maybe on the bed, and
What's
say,
left of the
"Okay,
bed?
What's left?
I
Okay.
have questions."
and you still got that light swinging that Markus made.
Would that light do anything to darkness? Like from the spell darkness?
I don't think so. You need, in order to beat darkness, you need basically daylight in order to cast at a higher level than darkness.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so Tempest sits him down in the chair.
I have questions.
I may have the answers.
You said that you were investigating the Gith.
That is correct.
Why did Khan ask for help from the Pirate Kingdom? You're not a Gith. You're not a part of the Rebel Alliance, I think. So, what was the point of that?
The Gith aren't necessarily my favorite people either. I tend to not like tyrannical individuals. The Githyanki Empire is built on it. And you had proven yourself enough to where it wasn't about Khan, it was about myself wanting your help.
To take down Roselle.
Maybe not now, but I would like to.
Sarph's just standing there, has his blades out, just spinning them in his hand idly.
Roll my eye at Sarph.
With your what, 11 perception, you don't see it.
Yeah, you're blind, dude.
When I say I have studied your sheet,
My,
you don't
plus
understand.
my +1 can see what's right in front of me, okay?
Who says I'm right in front of you?
It's a tiny room!
Khan Is there a real Khan out there somewhere?
I imagine at one point there was. I don't believe he's alive anymore.
Why would you not believe that he's alive anymore?
The sword I carried was his essence. Contained his memories, his part of his abilities, and
Did you kill him?
no.
And how did you get his sword?
From the guild.
How does the sword carry his memories? Sarph just
Gift.
stopped holding the blades dead still.
It's Gith shit. The swords take souls. What do you mean by guilt?
Combination. I am part of what you would probably know as a thieves' guild.
And what do you know
Tempest,
it as?
if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are your motivations self-serving? Are you doing this for you, or are you doing this for someone else?
All motivations are self-serving. You do good, make yourself feel better.
I didn't ask for a philosophical lesson. I asked for your motivations. Are they self-serving, or are they for a greater group or entity?
He's
community?
a hired spy. His motivations are what he is paid for.
You kind of see Markus kind of puff his chest out because he remembers this part of his training.
Do that thing where you like hold your arms underneath your and biceps come out. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pushing my knuckles up against your arms.
Takes out a cigar, lights it with a match.
What are you doing here?
Essentially.
But are your motivations, are they self-serving ultimately, or do you serve a greater entity or organization?
No one but myself.
Inside check.
Or is this persuasion or deception, buddy?
Persuasion.
Well, I got a 22 for insight.
30.
Okay, so Tempest believes you because she has no possible way.
It's
of
honest, it's truthful. It is truthful. You just believe it's truthful, that's all.
Debatable.
I pull Sarph and Tempest aside.
Tempest isn't moving.
I was they're still clutching the sword dead still, trying to figure out how the hell he has the ability to pull memories.
Markus is frustrated by that, so he whispers in both of your ears, despite the fact that it's going to make you uncomfortable because my breath is going to be against your face. But you did that by not moving, so sorry.
You realize that's a good way to get yourself stabbed, right?
There's a very straight up like onion and vodka coming from Marcus's breath, but he's like, "Hey, I think he's being legit about being self-serving, but should we trust someone that's self-serving?"
Everyone's
My point of asking the question was to see where his loyalties lied. If he lied with an organization, oh shit, son of a bitch! His perception's like
words,
11.
You're using way too many words for that not to be stealth.
17 by itself, and he has perception disadvantage with hearing. So.
Wait, what? Oh. What do I still because you healed me?
Yeah, you stopped bleeding.
Just because you stopped bleeding doesn't mean your eardrum isn't ruptured yet. You still need a long rest to heal. So you still have disadvantage on checks having to do with hearing.
I just hear
Just the sound of just ringing in your ears. Trust me, I live with it daily.
I'm whispering in their ear, and he's over here like, "Mop, mop, mop." But yeah, if and I'm whispering, I'm not talking, but if he's self-serving, can we still trust him? If he's with an organization, can we trust that organization? But if he's self-serving, can we trust him? Can we trust his selfish motivations?
Everyone
Do those
has
motivations
their own agenda.
fall in line?
Everyone's
Obviously,
selfish. Marcus, everyone's selfish. The question
Yes,
is
I
not
get
whether or not we can trust him. The question is,
whether his agenda falls in line with ours.
I don't care about agendas right now. I just want to understand.
Good luck. He is a very slippery fish.
Ash definitely heard that.
What?
Deep reverie carries over.
Would you like me to roll stealth there, DM, since I spoke?
Yes, I do.
While he's trying to stealth.
Oh no, this boy definitely heard me. I rolled a 3. I don't even think my stealth bonus. Stealth 5, yeah, no, this man heard me. He heard me in just the deep voice. He's a very slippery fish.
Does it beat my passive?
No,
Yeah,
I rolled an 8, my dude. 8 total. 3 plus 5 is 8.
Yeah, Hush heard that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make him roll for that.
I look at Hush and I say, for the last month, I've been getting to know Khan.
2.5 months.
How much of that was you?
None of it.
Most of it was just trying to keep a ruse when it came to my aggressive tones. But with
So us nearly getting blown out of the water just now at the station, that was you deliberately trying to get us blown out of the water.
No.
That's what I heard. I just heard you tried to kill us all.
No, there was no threat of us being annihilated.
Yes, it was.
Captain Snowbeard literally said, or came aboard on his own. How is that not
I'm gonna
threatening?
do another insight check to see if he's lying to me or if he's just fucking stupid.
Roll it.
There was no threat!
It's 23.
This is fictional in your head. It didn't happen.
She believes there was a threat. You don't, so would that be a deception roll on his side?
No, it would be persuasion if he wanted to.
I don't believe it was a threat. Oh god. Don't make me say what it was.
Did you get a nat 20?
No, 19 still.
Damn it! Fine, I
So
believe.
the feeling you get from him is that he doesn't fully understand how the magic works.
So it sounds like he's just fucking
how much
stupid.
danger we were in.
No, what I mean is that he you get the sense that he didn't understand how the sword worked, because the sword is what let him be Khan.
I'd like to know how that sword works.
I want that sword.
Yes, I also want that sword.
Give the sword.
So, well, I think what he's trying to explain, and since he got a persuasion that's a 30, I'll explain it for him. That sword completely transformed his essence. He wasn't trying to be arrogant. It made him be arrogant and take on the personality of someone else. Occasionally, his personality would come out.
He wasn't quite fully morphed into Khan's personality.
Yeah.
There was bits and pieces of him sticking out.
Yeah, an obvious attempt in order to prevent any misstep.
Mm. So the arrogance and the clannishness was Khan.
But the actions were my own.
Okay. That's useful.
I still wouldn't trust him.
I just have one more question. What do you want from me?
You're the closest thing I have to a friend.
Do you even know what a friend is? You don't even know who your parents are.
Dirty 20 on inside.
I feel like the only one...
low, so 19.
Wow, she wins. For once.
So do I believe him?
You believe him to a point, but you're just not sure if it's just because you've heard how good of a spy he is and how convincing he can be. You're not 100% sure if he's being honest or not. Like, you're leaning towards yes, but there's something in your gut. Maybe it's the recent betrayal that you were feeling. But some part of you still doesn't believe everything he says.
Okay. If I'm the closest thing you have to a friend, you're at a disadvantage because I don't know who the fuck you are.
If I can have the room, as he looks at Sarph and Markus,
speak.
I can tell you something that I've never told anyone.
Then speak, miscreant.
Oh, you know what? Can we have the room, boys?
I like it, Sarph.
I don't quite feel comfortable leaving you in here with him.
Hush takes out a dagger, and I think I had a crossbow down.
I'm not afraid for her protection. I'm afraid for your life.
Nah, I just took out the dagger.
This bitch is gonna blow you up.
Yes, this is what I'm afraid of. I take the dagger anyways. I'll hold on to this anyhow.
I follow Sarph.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we step out. Yeah,
all right.
I suppose.
You guys teleport down, and what do you? Just so we know what you guys are doing in the meantime, what are you gonna go do? Grab a drink, play a game?
Oh, my ass is still waiting next to the teleportation pad.
Shouldn't take
okay.
long.
I asked Sarph if he'd like a drink.
Oh.
Whiskey on the rocks. I hand him 5 gold.
Okay.
I tell him no, don't worry about it, and I hand it back to him. I go get a drink.
All right. I will say this before we cut back over to them. You see a confused-looking scorpion man that you had seen before.
What?
And he's looking around like he's looking for somebody, and he sees you. He's like, "Hey, buddy."
What can I help you with,
instead of the
brother?
clothes he had on before, he sees Markus, because Markus walks out into the open.
Well,
and he's like, "Hey, buddy," and he's got like a top hat and a suit on now.
Do I see
Like,
this
he looks
interaction?
very dapper.
How are you?
You can see it. But as that happens, he's gonna be like, "Wow, I've been looking all over for you," and then we're gonna cut back over to Khan and Tempest.
Khan is dead.
Hush is dead.
I ruined everything for everyone.
Rise, Lord Hush.
She multiclasses into a necromancer, murders him, and then raises him from the dead.
Now tell me your legs. Okay.
Fire Jesus.
All right, we're alone.
All right.
He starts looking a little bit nervous at this point.
Good, you should be.
because
I light both my hands on fire.
Okay.
Where's the bird at this point in time?
It's maybe outside, honestly. Oh, unless you wanted to do something else.
No, from what you were telling me, she's perched out by the teleportation thing.
Oh.
Like, there's like a coat rack, and she's on top of it.
Just chilling. Being a bird.
I mumble to her. Can you make sure Tempest doesn't kill your former master?
Former master.
What?
Former.
What?
Master. There's a lot of issues with that statement.
There's a lot of things to unpack in that sentence.
Sarph is very confused.
No, the bird's very confused.
Brunhilde looks at you. What?
I think that's the first time. No, this isn't the first time I spoke to her. Sorry.
It's the first time she answered.
Yes. No, she answered me earlier. At a different point in time.
She's very confused. She's like, first of all, grab a seat, because I'm going to explain to you everything wrong with your statement, and then I need you to explain to me what the hell you mean. And now we're going to cut over to Khan and Tempest as you're explaining this shit to Brunhilde.
Khan is dead! There is no Khan in this room!
Hush and Tempest.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Hush and Tempest.
Okay. My first memory is waking up upon the snowy ground, not knowing a thing. I was alone. I was saved by a farmer who happened to be passing by, so I didn't freeze to death in the cold. From there, I learned what I was, but no one trusted me. There was never a single person who could handle what I was.
That's what she said.
So I had to make my way the best I knew how. And I leveraged the skills I had.
How old were you when you woke up?
I'm sorry, what?
How old were you?
I don't know.
How long has it been?
Several years. I've been trying to build up enough wealth to trade, to find my memories. I found out I was Fae, and so my best guess is that I traded away my memories for something, for some reason that I don't know. And the last job I was on got me a very expensive memory. One that I might be able to leverage to find my own.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, it sounds right along with Fae bullshit.
I couldn't tell you who I was during the job because I was on a job, and there's not much more to say about it. But after the job was done, I wanted to be very truthful with you and to see if you would accept me. And if you don't, then that's that. I won't bother you further.
It's a natural 20 on insight.
You're muted, Zach.
23 on persuasion.
Okay.
Okay, just to expedite this, you believe him. Like,
yeah, I do. I believe him. I believe him.
A nat 20 for insight is basically I let the player choose if they want to believe it or not.
All right. Well, in that case, Hush. Nice to meet you. You owe me a fucking drink. I go downstairs.
I'm standing at the elevator. Please tell me you did not kill him.
Kill who?
Hush.
No, he's fine. Is he coming?
I put on the human face that I had earlier.
Turn around and I'm like, why? We're in the upper dock.
It's so that no one knows who he is, so that his enemies cannot find him.
Okay, I do need to tell Sarph this. Changelings are even extremely rare in the Feywild. Like, they're once every 3 or 4 generations to each court. Like, it's very rare to meet a changeling, even for a Fey.
I shall leave you all here. I'm going to go out.
Please.
Side check.
Please don't what? Did I hear him mumbling? Or were you actually mumbling?
Are you going to report this to your upper management?
I cannot answer that question truthfully.
So that's a yes.
You could just wait until we go see him.
I need to contact him now that we are here in Cardessia.
You could just tell him that Tempest is in Cardessia. You don't need to tell him about anyone else.
Unfortunately, we will see what happens. If he asks about it, I will not lie.
You know, there are plenty of fey bullshit ways you could get out of telling him about Hush, is all I'm saying.
I will not betray him. Kind of as I do not wish to betray you all.
But you would, if asked.
If ordered, yes, my loyalties lie to him first.
I want you guys... Remember I said the book was in there?
There's a book?
Her book.
My book on
her
dating.
Constitution book on court life.
Oh, did I have time to read that?
Did you even attempt to read it? Could you even read it?
I didn't know it was in there.
If there was a book lying around and Hush was waiting for his fate.
Tempest. Yeah.
No, it didn't appear. That's what I was trying to tell you guys. It didn't appear until the three of you came in there.
Oh, well, now that I understand that, can I do an Arcana, thing or something?
We're not even in the room
have...
anymore. We're downstairs.
Yeah, but even though you're not in the room...
Retcon.
20.
No, you guys went downstairs, but you're suddenly remembering the book because you know who wrote it.
To be fair, I was quite distracted, so.
Yeah.
Tempest, where's your book at?
Yeah, it was a dirty 20 for me, though.
Oh, it's upstairs. No one reads books in casinos. What's wrong with you?
No, just keep track of that book.
At that moment, Markus comes around the corner with a top-hatted scorpion person like, "Hey, look!"
Hey,
hello, brother.
Flint. Flint, this is our new friend Hush. Hush, this is Flint Pinch.
Sarph is looking at Tempest like she just lost her mind.
And Markus is looking at Tempest like, so he's a friend now.
Markus has the same kind of look.
Marcus, I imagine he's got the same look on his face that you have right now.
Yeah.
I speak in primordial. Have you lost your mind?
You know what? Yes. And then I go.
As she's walking away, you have a lot of explaining to do. Turn around, and I walk out.
Tempest perception.
As you were walking away, I say to you in primordial, you have a lot of explaining to do. He said, roll perception to see if you even hear it.
Well, not to hear that.
I didn't hear it.
No, the perception was for something else.
Oh.
Oh, I got a 6.
18 perception for me to hear it.
No, 5. 5.
Well, what I was trying to say was that you have some hookers looking after you, trying to get Tempest's attention. Like the entirety of like almost all the prostitutes are just looking at you two right now.
Oh,
I looked at Tempest and I'm like, Tempest, I'm not good with women. I don't do this. Why are they all looking at us?
They're looking at me.
They're looking at her, not you.
Okay, good.
I go over and I tell them, look, I didn't cut his dick off, but I think I blew out his eardrum.
And Markus is like, whose dick? What's going on?
By the way, the blood that before I had left the room.
Yeah, I would assume.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been good to go around looking.
So yeah, Sarph has left the casino.
I want to have a situation where me, Hush, Flint, and Markus, and maybe a couple of the hookers sit down at a table, and we just talk, get to know each other.
Flynn actually says, if we can get all your friends together, you can come to my house.
Sounds great. Let's do it. House party at Flint's. Let's go.
Hush, kind of like
He's
is
like trumping his
struggling.
claw, and he's got like, you guys are like a conga line behind him. House party, house party, house party, house party.
Does Flint have someone who has the ability to message, or does one of the hookers have the ability to message? Because I imagine they would try to contact me.
I have a spell called sending.
Okay,
Yeah,
I would imagine that
Tempest
also
does.
works.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say this: you send a message over to him, and all he hears is house party, house party, house party.
Where?
That's not how this spell works.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
You can reply, and I have to spend another spell to explain where we're at. So.
Well, yes, this is what I said, is where? Very questioningly.
Flint's house! Party at Flint's house!
Like, I know where that is, but fine, I will attempt to find you when I am done.
I'll say you can see the conga line of hookers and just people.
We
they
send an
just empty
ethereal
the
selfie
casino?
of everybody like
Did they just
Hey,
enter the
everybody
casino
partying
of
and-
hookers?
having fun.
It's like Mardi Gras in the Upper Dark.
Oh, God.
Yes, like,
Yeah. Con for a second wants to follow Saraph, and then.
sorry,
just, like,
who?
Who?
Oh,
Who?
shit, hush.
Who? You son of a...
Everybody and anyone, okay?
No, you know what? You did this to yourself. You commit.
You
They're
made
like,
your bed.
"Oh,
Lie in it.
Like, I'm gonna fuck everyone up. No, your name is now Hush.
For now, call me Jonathan.
Fuck you.
I
So-
am now Hush, the artist formerly known as Khan.
You're attempting to follow me.
No.
No, he was going to, but
He got swept up in this Mardi Gras parade.
well, more like he feels an obligation at this point to.
What? He has a heart that isn't frozen over?
I've always had a heart.
Zach, using my senses, I go towards the nearest nature-y spot.
Roll me nature.
$19 on the die.
Yeah, you know, you're actually from the Upper Dark originally before you became
Right.
Fey-like. So you know that if you go a while down the, because it's like one large stone tunnel, you know if you go down about a mile down the road, you'll come to what is known as a myconid forest. Well, not exactly myconids, but mushroom
Giant
forest.
mushroom forest.
Yeah.
I start walking through, just sauntering my way through. So to an outside
one of
observer,
them-
it doesn't look like I have any reason. Like, I'm just wandering.
Okay. All right. Roll perception.
That's a natural 20.
Couple of things that you see. One of the mushrooms is obviously changing its sizes, like on purpose.
Okay.
And you see, out of the corner of your eye, you see some like flickering flames dart away.
This is odd even for the Underdark. Or the Upper Dark. I start going to the very obvious mushroom that's like, hey, over here.
Yeah, it's as you get closer, you start to do the aging thing.
I just feel
And
it.
you-
I'm like, oh, again. Continue walking. As I
Yep,
just
you
kind of
start-
just
you be-
disappear into the mist.
Yep. Behind. So, for a second, you saw Broomhilda try to dive past you, but the path closed right before she could get in.
Yeah, I don't
bitch.
think M is gonna let just anyone into his realm.
Nope. So as you're walking, you get old, and then you start to decrease in age, and you age, and you go up and down. And before you is that giant manor, straight up out of a horror movie on a cliff's edge. You know, the lightning. And you got the little next to it, like what you could assume is a guest house. Got a little garden. Perpetually looks like autumn everywhere. You've made it back to Strestovan.
I suppose we should get this over with.
Oh, and to greet you is a little rabbit guy.
The little rabbit guy or a little rabbit guy?
The little rabbit guy.
The. Can you remind me of
kept
his
him
name
waiting.
again, real quick?
His name is Arima.
Hello, Arima.
You kept Mickey waiting.
I
Oof,
came.
He's gone.
Well, this is going to be painful. And
Alright, so
I
you
hike
walk
up to the
towards
house.
manor.
Yes.
Alright, you go up to the manor. So you guys are gonna end up at Flint's house now. When you enter, you see it looks like just a basic doorway, kind of big. Like, obviously, this is a bigger house, but you see only a few windows on the front of the cat. Like, you know how all the houses are built into the wall? Well, you see this. The doorway is like 13 feet high and 8 feet wide. So it's a big door. It's like these double doors, kind of like an old mansion style. They open up. This place is way bigger on the inside than it was on the outside. You see a full-on desert. And
Like a tortoise?
Me.
We'll explain
So
later.
You see, like, yeah, like a like a tortoise. Anyway, it's like a full-on like the Serengeti in here, and you see an oasis. Flint leads everyone towards the oasis, and there's like there are palm trees and like a picnic tables and stuff all around the lake.
Is
inside
this like
there.
a backyard barbecue or something going on?
Backyard, indoor barbecue?
Something like that. And he's like, he takes off his top hat, puts there's like one of these palm trees is a coat rack. He's turned it into a coat rack. He takes off his top hat, his suit jacket, and asks someone for help as he tries to get on his chef's clothing, and puts okay, thanks. And he starts taking everyone's orders. Like,
this
what's
is
your
gonna be a
favorite food?
minute.
What's your favorite food? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite food? And he just starts writing it all down. What is Tempest's favorite food?
Probably fruit.
Okay. What,
Can't
Markus?
cook that,
What?
So maybe kebabs.
Okay.
Kebabs?
What is your favorite fruit, Markus? Or favorite food?
All right, now I don't know if you've got this here in this world. I'm not from your world, by the way, Flint. Not sure if you do that. Anyways, I would like roasted pig, slow roasted pig over an open flame with vinegar, brown sugar, and water all mixed together and heated up real good, okay? That's going to make you what's called barbecue sauce. Stuff is the shit, okay? Did you
just introduce barbecue into this world?
I sure did. Vinegar-based
Yeah,
barbecue.
I know how to barbecue.
But you don't know.
You see a pig roasting on a spit over on the side.
But what kind of sauces do you have for the? Anybody can roast a pig, Flint. Anybody can roast a pig, okay?
Smack him.
Sir,
Smack him.
I am the head chef for Lawrence.
He doesn't know who the fuck that is.
None of us do.
Perhaps, Markus, we should
step into my. You're coming with me to the kitchen. You're coming to the kitchen with me.
Markus happily accepts.
All right, and then he goes over to Khan. What's your favorite? Or Hush. He goes over to Hush. And you?
Oh shit. Well, I'd like a Cardassian steak with a Gith wine and oh, you know what? They had these little chicken niblets from the Goblin tribes that I had before.
Fancy son of a bitch, aren't you?
You wanna?
Chicken niblets. Did you just ask for steak and nuggets?
Steak and chicken nuggets, yes, that's what I just heard.
Yeah.
Yep.
And wine.
Man, asked for a steak brisket with chicken nuggets in place of his fries.
You want a Hobbs special?
Yes. Didn't realize anybody would know what that was.
Do none of you know who I am?
My
I
friend.
can't say I've made the acquaintance.
Sir, I found myself in this world, okay? Like, I don't know who anybody is.
The important thing, Flint, is we trust you.
But if you've got a viol nearby, I can liven up the place with some music.
I have a what?
What the fuck up?
He's about to do some bard shit in front of Tempest.
God shit. I throw in my loot.
A violin.
I throw in my loot.
I don't own a violin.
It's okay because Tempest throws him a loot.
You see a centaur come up with a violin.
I do.
I put my hand on Hush's shoulder. Are you willing?
No.
No.
You're not willing? I'm not asking you out loud if you're willing. I'm saying, like, as I touch you, are you willing?
Once again.
No. Dinner first. Please.
Well, I'm gonna attempt to cast Enhance Ability with Eagle Splendor, so you have advantage on Charisma checks. Is that what?
I
or is that
an
an intelligence
at some point because I definitely didn't know you were going to do that. So.
Well, I guess if you're not willing, you don't get it then. Damn.
Okay.
It's not like he needs it.
So Flint takes everyone's orders, and he opens one of the trees, and Marcus, you're going in with him. You see a full kitchen. Like, this tree is a doorway. He brings you through the tree.
Don't question the pocket dimension magic.
This is the tortoise.
You know what? I will ask him how he does this.
He brings you over, and he takes your hand and puts it to the sky. This is a backdrop.
Did he Looney Tunes us?
Is it a little illusion?
No.
Over top of the house?
Okay. Half of this is real. This whole back area, like, you look at the horizon, the lake is real. Beyond the lake, a little bit beyond the lake is real. But he brings you along this back wall that is just like an optical illusion.
Yeah, so it's like the Hogwarts dining hall.
Not exactly.
I thought the Hogwarts dining hall was just big.
Well, at the top, they sometimes have like an open.
It's like a storm.
Open night sky.
Yeah.
I'm just
or
going to
storm
start
or constellations, whatever.
And start having magic. I'm gonna cast Silent Image as I play.
Okay. Roll performance.
Yeah. Okay. 20 dirty.
30-20. Yeah, you're getting a nice fiddly tune on there. You essentially are playing The Devil Went Out of Georgia almost. So Flint takes
Try to coax Tempest in.
You try to what?
Coax Tempest in.
Tempest has a lot of her questions about Khan's performance instincts when he was helping her with the bardic battle. Now she has a lot of questions answered about how he was so good at playing the crowd. Because he's a fucking bard.
Are you gonna join him?
Yes, of course I'm gonna join him. Jesus. Natural 20.
Oh, so she's even better. It's like, fuck you.
So this turns into the actual, like, what the devil that went down to Georgia is about. It's like you two having a fiddle off.
Except for she has a lute.
So I'm playing the fucking guitar solo halfway through.
Yeah. Pretty much. Alright, so, and Marcus, you're in the kitchen with Flint, and you can see him doing, like, he should not be this dexterous having these claws. But for some reason, the tools, his kitchen utensils, are made specifically for him. And he doesn't even use knives. He just clips everything, like, really fast with his pincers.
I'm genuinely impressed there, Flint, but do you have any human utensils that I could help with?
You're not here to cook, you're here to watch.
I'm here to watch? Alright.
You doubt my abilities. And he brings you over to his spice rack, and it's every spice you can see. And he has like different barbecue sauces. He's got sweet and sour, he's got teriyaki barbecue sauce. There's just all of these different flavors.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed, and I ask him if he has any currently, like any butts, as we would call it here in North Carolina, but any freshly roasted pig, like a large section of freshly roasted pig, a butt.
The pig is roasting up there.
You're
get that.
Destroyed, my friend.
But is that the pig that is currently cooking, or is that pig ready to eat? Is what that's the question.
That pig is. The fire is measured out at an even 200. It's being kept warm. The pig is pre-cooked.
Gotcha. I'm gonna take the butt off, and I essentially just cut right at the tail end of the pig.
You're in the kitchen right now. He's going to, after he gets all the spices and everything else prepared. So you see him prepare all these different dishes, and he's big enough that he can carry them all like down his back onto his tail. Tempest, he hands you. It's like a fruit salad with various fruit, like, so it's got the strawberry on the bottom with Jello, and then on top of that it's whipped cream, and it's got these different bananas, and then it's topped into sort of a Hershey's Kiss shape with oranges and strawberries and blueberries and various other fruits.
Nice, thank you very much.
I believe it's almost time for break, Zach, and if we want to do that and then figure out what's going on.
All right, let me finish this out. Khan, he comes out with like the steak he comes out to you with is like this big.
The size of your face.
Pretty much. No, it's like this big, like
big
3 times as. Yeah.
Oh, it's like a 2-3 pound steak.
More like a 10-pound steak.
Oh God.
He comes out with a 10-pound steak, and lined with like chicken nuggets right on the edge of the plate, like all around it.
Like a garnish?
Yeah, pretty much. Everyone's portions are these immense, massive plates of food.
Well, then again, he is also used to serving courts of people.
No, just
Lawrence, the were-tiger.
Just Lawrence. He serves just Lawrence. Whoever he wants to. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna cut. When we come back, we'll make you roll a con save. Anyway, we'll be back in 5 minutes, everybody. Don't go anywhere. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Urban Nerds United Eachrotia. So we're not doing a 5-minute debate here, but we're gonna jump right back into the action. Before we had gone on break, I believe Tempest said it best. Everybody went to Flint Pinch's house for a house party, and Sarph went to his Fae daddy. He went to the Autumn Knight's pocket dimension. Essentially.
Excuse me, Danny. Can I have more money?
I'm going to beat the shit out of Huss. I'm going to fight both of you.
For the record, I didn't say shit.
That's why I said the both of them.
Okay, just being clear.
Mean to me.
Okay. I think we lost Tempest for a second.
So I believe Wizard was going to roll con save for that ginormous steak.
Okay, so
You cut it down the whole thing.
total +3, so 14. Not awful.
You're able to get about like a quarter of the way through this steak before your stomach starts to hurt.
Maybe I should shapeshift into a fat guy.
Is that how that works?
No. That is not how that works.
I'll say it's outward appearance. The inner stuff is still the same, isn't it?
Tempest goes over and says,
I don't know, because...
"What's the matter, little one? Can't finish your steak?"
Oh. I don't know about little, but... it's a pretty big steak.
That's what you consider big?
There are so many jokes.
The jokes there, Tempest.
Just
lot of
letting
shit going on here.
sit. Just let it sit.
I do consider this a lot of meat, personally, for me.
Mm-hmm.
Markus is just laughing his ass off.
I imagine the prostitutes are always also pretty. I think this is pretty funny.
Yeah. Essentially.
But, yeah.
Roll performance for that.
For me?
Me or her?
Her.
I'm gonna roll
22.
Yeah, you you get a little bit of a crowd going, and they're like, "Ooh, shots fired!"
Ugh. Need help?
Tempest just turned into the mean girl.
You're more than welcome to have a bite of or two.
Or two?
I toss over some barbecue sauce. Like, here, try this, mate. Might help out a little bit. Might help smooth it down a little bit.
Alright, I'm gonna finish Hush's steak for him since apparently it's too big for him.
Con save.
That's a 19 on the die, +3.
Isn't that the same thing he got?
Yep.
No, he got a...
No, I rolled a 14 total.
But did total, okay.
Yeah.
I got a 22.
You're almost able to finish it, but you can't get the nuggets down.
This is fucking nuggets. Why did you go for nuggets?
Enjoy them as a snack occasionally.
A snack?
Hey, if they're anything like the nuggets I come from, they'll get hard as a rock when about 6-7 hours. You can hold on to them, hurt somebody with them. If they're anything like the nuggets where I come from, that's all I'm saying.
I haven't had a meal like this in months.
Well, you could have asked. Uncle Pisces makes all sorts of shit.
Just trying to stay low.
Alright, we'll finish your chicken nuggets. I'll finish the rest of the steak. We don't want to make Flint Pinch feel bad by not finishing his food.
Markus says, God forbid. I feel bad.
He overhears you guys. Oh, don't worry. Most people don't finish my food.
But it's so good, I can't imagine why they wouldn't.
Because I eat a shit ton?
That's fair.
How do you keep such a good shape, Flint?
I am a scorpion.
So that's it? You just be a scorpion?
His chinted armor, he has the lack of the ability to have fat.
Huh.
Hot girl summer, become a scorpion.
Alright. Yeah, like just trying to take some info back home. Like, hey, if you physically can't have fat, then obviously you're gonna have a pretty good shape come summertime. So it's a nice info to have
He has
going
a
back home.
nice shape all the time.
It only matters at summertime.
Well, how it works is I just molt and get bigger, or I shrink. That's
Believe it or not, I'd kind of like to see that.
I
Not in a
won't.
weird way. Not in a weird way.
That sounded like a weird way. A little bit.
For science. For science. Not,
I
You're
want to see
making
you
it
get
weirder.
naked for science.
You're a very strange. You're a sad, strange little man.
I can't
Very
argue with
strong
that.
Pickup line where you're from.
Huh?
Said that's a very strong pickup line. I'm sure where you're from.
I'm not. I'm just studying. This isn't a pickup opportunity. This is me studying. It's for science.
Lots of studying.
I look over at Hush and I say, "We're gonna have to wingman him. He's in desperate need."
Apparently so.
All right. So while you guys are having this little house party, you're all drinks are had, food is eaten, and good times all around. Now, Sarph, you follow the one of the silver threads up to the manor, and it's your typical,
Gothic medieval manor.
yeah, very horror movie-esque. You come to the door. It's got, this knocker real well. It's a gargoyle with the ring, and when you go over to, you come up to it. Hey, Sarph. It's like speaking to you.
Hello. I wish to speak with your master. Or, well, I suppose he wishes to speak with me.
Oh yeah, he's been wondering where you were. You've been keeping him waiting.
Not on purpose. We've had some interesting developments in the rest of the world.
He knows.
I would imagine. May I enter?
I mean, sure. I don't know if you want to, though.
He just walks in, does not comment on that statement.
All right. So before you, black mist. When you enter the door, it's like a sudden rush of just clears out all the mist. And before you is this very gothic, Draculian. There's painting, just mansion. There's multi-floored. There are paintings all over of strange creatures. You don't see him yet.
Would I know about
Georgette.
where he is?
You're supposed to wait.
Okay.
You do see Georgette, though. Georgette is his
Butler to
it's
say?
his pet. No, his pet wolf.
Hello, Georgette. How are you doing today?
She growls at you. Says nothing.
Grumpy. I see. Seems to be the mood of the area.
There's a waiting chair there if you want to take it.
Yeah, Sarph would take a seat, knowing he's been through this kind of thing before.
Alright. After a few minutes, roll me perception.
That's an 8?
8?
Sorry, 9. He don't see shit right now.
Everything around you is goes black, and you see yellow and red. Like the irises are red, the pupils are yellow, and they're kind of like lizard-like slits. And you hear a voice, "Boo! Roll charisma save."
Dirty 20.
26. You're afraid of him right now.
Oh, lovely.
And through the mist, you see, well, the mist clears all the blackness, and standing before you is your knight, Mikael Corvin. And
hello, Lord.
That's You're always such a stick in the mud, buddy. What? I don't understand. Okay, I need to finish the description of him real quick. He has a whip tied around him like a belt. It's made of it's a vine made of thorns.
This is not a BDSM podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Hey, Zach, you want to hear some stuff, buddy?
Just wait to hear some of my descriptions. Just.
Oh, him and Markus, maybe.
There are these two silver, poles, like short sticks, in a cross sheath on his back.
So say daddy is a leather daddy.
And you see when he opens his mouth he looks at you. He slaps you on the shoulder. You need to lighten up. Laugh a little bit. Laugh.
Ha 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 ha.
And when he opens, his fangs extend.
As you know, Lord, last time I had a laughter, things kind of went in a downward spiral.
Yeah, yeah, that reminds me. Arima. And Arima poofs out her nose.
I imagine even Rima is like, oh, God.
Yeah, Arima's kind of just, oh, no. You're fired. And he sucks Arima dry.
What little color Sarph had in his face just drains away.
And he throws the limp body into the fireplace. Oh no, he throws it to Georgette. And Georgette starts eating.
Well, there goes that pawn for Tempest.
I was so looking forward to fucking around with that rabbit.
I see you have served your appetite.
Well, I wasn't hungry. Though, some things do make me hungry. Disappointment. Lateness.
I do greatly apologize for being late, my lord. But as you are aware, we had some interesting developments arrive.
I need you to roll me wisdom saving throw. He snaps his fingers, and you feel a tingle on your lips.
22.
Matches. What is your what's your plus to wisdom?
Not very good.
Well, he has a +4 to wisdom.
Yeah, no, he beats. I have a +3 to my wisdom.
You ever seen that in the beginning of the Matrix when the mouth starts to shut
and it just disappears, kind of deal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens to your mouth. I wasn't done. You have 48 hours. Now go.
He bows almost to, like, you know when people touch their toes? Yeah, Sarph basically touches his toes in the bow. And immediately retreats. Is anything like that?
I have 2 daggers. I have 2 daggers on my person.
I'll cast heat metal on those.
I immediately feel the heat and, like, you know, freak out, unequip them, and drop them to the ground. And my soberness kind of, okay. Thank you, brother. I do appreciate that. That's not what I asked for, but that works.
That's 2d8 damage.
Oh, son of a bitch. What's the damage total?
Actually, if I may, DM, I'd like to turn to Flint.
Yeah.
And say, excuse me, Flint, do you know of any, like, teleportation circles or anywhere where I can travel very quickly in a very short amount of time?
Not down here. You gotta go to the surface for that.
Okay.
Where?
What?
You might go to the immigration office. They might have something like that.
Okay.
Do you need to get somewhere as well, Tempest?
Well, Sarph wants me to go somewhere, so, and...
Teleportation circle will not allow you in or out of where we are going.
But it'll get us close physically to where we're going, and then you can
It is not
take me the rest of
far.
the way. Not far? How far?
It is only about a mile walk.
Oh, well, in that case, let's go. Ash, Markus, would you like to come?
Indubitably.
Yes, of course.
Alright, Flint, thanks for the party.
I
This
look
was
at
great.
Flint. I apologize, brother, but there are some things where I'm sure you could understand when your lord calls upon you.
I kind of nudge Flint as we're leaving, like, hey man, add some minced onion to your sauce and you have got a banger. And I walk away.
He turns to Sarph. Remind me to cut out to clip out his tongue later.
I'll hold him down.
You do not question Flint pinches sauce. God damn it!
I'll hold him
And you don't
down for
question
you.
you don't question the taste buds of a Southern man. Okay.
My wife is a Southern woman and she has terrible taste buds.
I'm
That's
a
why I said
Southern man.
That's
know
why
how
I
to
said
make good
Southern man.
All right, I am setting the pace to fast. We are almost jogging.
Okay.
Tempest is running along like, you want to talk about your feelings, or are we just going to bottle them up?
Yes,
And
what's
Markus
next on
chimed
your
in.
mind, Sarph?
I do
Markus
not
chimes in with,
talk.
I believe we've kind of had a little bit of too much hidden shit, kind of not so pointing a finger at Hush, but also pointing a finger directly at Hush.
My master, as you know, I have barely made it to where I am now. My master is very fickle with his servants and will willingly get rid of them at a moment's notice.
Oh, sounds
depending
like the
upon
perfect
his
boss.
mood. What's
Are you
that?
in danger?
Not directly, but I am always in danger serving this master.
You should pick a new master, bro. Is that a thing? Can you pick your master? I'm not familiar with this world.
Yes and no.
Sounds like an abusive relationship, my friend.
I agree.
Yeah, and the exact reason why I go the way I do.
Well, I choose to have some kind of backing behind me, and this is the way for me to get a backing.
It sounds like it's a pair of fangs behind your back.
Would he know that?
Let me tell you.
No, that's not me indicating I know anything. That's just an analogy.
A turn of phrase.
Okay.
It sounds like a reasonable assumption based on everything we've heard about your guy.
Do you have
In
the
my
book
experience-
on you by happen chance?
The book? I don't have it on me. It's in the hotel.
Okay, it'll have to be there for now then.
What does
Okay.
the book have to do with anything?
I don't know. I just have a feeling.
You need to ask more questions at your work meetings, brother.
You don't ask questions.
Fair enough.
Look, hey, quick question, Sarah. Am I gonna get killed in this fucking meeting?
DM? I don't have an
Can you
answer for
warn
that
me?
one.
Can you give me any warning at all as to what I'm going into?
I don't have an answer for that one.
Because he is a demigod, he's forbidden from attacking mortals directly.
Okay.
I just ate Arima.
Yeah, but
Arima-
Arima wasn't mortal.
Arima's under his command.
Yeah, I'm under his
He could-
command.
he
He
could
can eat
attack-
me.
He can eat him, he can eat Arima, he can't eat you.
As long as you do not swear fertility to him, he cannot attack you
You
directly.
mean fealty?
Yes, fealty.
I was about to say, bro, you swore fertility to this man? Like, I knew by the picture he was a bit of a weirdo, but like, shit.
No!
Leather daddy, indeed.
God!
By the way, Mikhail needs to wash his hair. This shit is greasy as hell. Sorry,
I'm
that's
assuming
based off
we've
the
entered the
handout.
forest.
Yeah,
right now.
let's go straight to Leather Daddy.
All right, you guys go into the forest. It's not the same. The forest has changed,
This
and you
is
guys are walking
different.
through as you at first see mushrooms, and then you see the mushrooms become trees, and then they become pine trees, then they become oak trees.
Oh.
And if you look behind
Lord.
you, there's a circle forming of trees enclosing her. And then you look the other way, you now have a circle of trees enclosed around you.
I just call for halt. We shall sit here and wait, I suppose.
Okay, well, while we're waiting, and I put my hands on...
Natural 20 on a perception check, boss.
Yep.
I put my hands on Sarph, I put my hands on Markus, and I say, just stay safe. And I give them both Bardic Inspiration, and then I turn around and I smack Hush in the face. And I give him Bardic Inspiration as well.
Oh my god, what'd I miss?
Right now we're surrounded by giant trees that are oaks at the moment. She just smacked you in the face, giving you Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Just out of not knowing what the hell is happening, I'm gonna ready an action.
Our relationship has taken a really physical turn.
You wish.
Well played.
Okay. Does that 20 get me anything?
Oh yeah, it's not hard to see. Runes in you speak Sylvan. I remember giving you that language. Sylvan runes appear on one of the trees, and it reads, "The key is found within your head. Use the key to paint me red. Be aware of what you spurn, for what you give shall be returned."
So, alright, open up this doorway. Let's go.
Okay. I have no idea what to do. Sarph goes down upon his knees, holds out his palms. What?
Oh, tell me what you're doing, bud.
Holds out his palms and just starts drawing upon his Fey powers, or the powers of the Autumn Court, to see if I can find this doorway.
Has asked you to get on your knees.
My God almighty.
Does it work, Dungeon Master?
Nope. Nothing happens.
Yeah, I have no idea what to fucking do there, boss.
Could you share it with the group?
Do you want to tell anybody else what that says?
I'm assuming Hush can read it.
No, I know Elvish.
Okay. Yeah, I tell the group what it says there.
Can I get it one more time, DM?
Yeah, absolutely. The key is found within your head. Use the key to paint me red. Be aware of what you spurn. For what you give, you shall return. Or shall be returned.
Sounds
like
kind
maybe
of like
blood.
a memory. A memory or blood, yeah.
Well, me and Markus are the only ones who have red blood.
What about a painful memory?
A bloody memory, perhaps?
Yeah.
Boss, FYI, I can't see that, I don't think.
Alright, hold on, I'll put it in general.
Yeah, I can't see any of our video chats.
There you go. General chat.
Tempest will look at Sarph and say, okay, I'm thinking of a very bloody memory.
Do you wish me to retrieve it?
Please do.
As orange fog just rolls up from around him and just encompasses the two of us, he reaches out, touches your forehead, and just draws orange mist out of your brain. I hold it in my palm and it just becomes a circling orange mist, and the wall of mist dissolves around us. What do I see?
Literally nothing changes.
I mean, what do I see in the memory? I meant the memory.
Oh.
Oh, it's well, Tempest is a lady. and ladies go.
Oh God.
So I figure
don't suppose this will
very
work.
bloody memory.
I take that back. Something you hear is you just hear like laughter from above you. All of you hear this.
Is that bloody enough for you?
I suppose this. Does he
No,
respond
nothing
to
else
me?
happens. Nope.
I suppose we will try this. I go up to the tree with the Sylvan on it, and just
Nothing happened, buddy. No, the
nothing?
memory does nothing.
Both
Do you want me to give it to you guys?
I file away
Yes.
into a vial. Yeah, I have no fucking
Hold
idea.
on, before you give it to us,
Take Marcus's hand and then puts it on the tree.
I would like to roll
You do
inspiration.
what?
I would like to
cut
roll
Marcus's hand.
intelligence.
In what?
You cut Marcus's hand and put it on the tree. Some of the runes disappear. It's still legible, but they start to disappear. And
I
the
say,
tree
ow!
wilted.
Fucking warn me, dickhead.
Yeah,
God,
that's
you're
all you
not
wanted to be
much
useful.
different from Khan. I can be useful without being abused.
Marcus,
Shit.
would you be
You're-
willing to put your blood upon the tree?
I'm more than willing with request as I look staring at Khan like, you son of a bitch. Hush, excuse me. I willingly put my blood upon the tree.
Nothing else happens.
Tempest, I
You
suppose.
already
see?
put blood on there. Huh?
I
I'm
believe.
gonna roll intelligence to see if Tempest knows what to do. I'm gonna roll
Okay.
for it.
All right.
That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, you get the idea. You get the impression that his blood isn't gonna. Nobody's blood is gonna work twice.
How
Alright,
many
I do.
runes are on the tree?
4.
Alright, slit. Rub my own blood on the Sylvan runes.
Yep. Some of they start to fade. The tree wilts a bit more.
Oh, that's funny.
I draw my dagger, cut it across my hand, and do the same.
Yeah, you bleed
I know
orange.
better
You
to
bleed
get
orange
my
and black.
blood.
Oh, they already have mine, so I have no problem with this.
I have a huge problem with this.
Hush, if you don't if you don't give a sacrifice, we might all end up dead.
So far, it only sounds like one of us will end up dead.
He may not be able to attack you, but I tell you, he most likely has minions who can.
Thanks for the warning, dickhead.
Unfortunately, including me.
We're gonna have to have a word, Sarph. You dragged us into a whole fucking mess.
Sorry, what did Tempest say?
It says that what you give will be returned.
Blood.
Alright. I take it onto the... I take a dagger and just slide it under my skin. And then fling it over the room.
All right. All of you
While he's doing that, in kind of thinking of what Tempest said, and what is given is returned, Marcus thinks heavily on the crush that he had in middle school, and how much he thought he loved her, and he's just given all the love to this tree, just love, just love. That he's throwing love at this tree. That's what he's
Alright.
doing.
Okay, you're throwing
Just
love.
in case it comes back at us.
So with the final,
We have love coming.
with the final person putting blood on the tree, all of the trees form together into 4 trees, and the bark from all the trees and all the leaves and branches fall away to reveal what would be like a blood statue of these trees, and the statues shrink down to a humanoid size. And before you see a female fire genasi made of blood, a changeling made of blood, a Harry Potter looking motherfucker made of blood, and a drow with black armor made of blood.
Oh god, are we about to fight
Roll
ourselves?
initiative, everybody.
Oh.
This is the fucking mimic fight. That's what it is. God
Dirty 20.
15.
I'm supposed to be rolling initiative.
Hold your numbers for a second. I need to find my pen again. It was up here, and my dog has taken it somewhere.
Good boy.
17.
This is not going to be good.
Oh, this is going to be hilarious for me. Hold your numbers, guys.
Here comes that optimization coming back to bite us in the ass. We can't hear you, Jess.
How about now?
Yes.
Yep.
Everyone, all three of you have Bardic Inspiration.
As you cast Bardic Inspiration...
She already did it.
I already did before we came in here. Remember?
Oh, okay. Yep, you already.
I also have an action readied as well.
I forgot I also had a Gift of Alacrity from earlier, so.
Okay. Sarph, what's your
Dirty
your
20.
Alright. Corey?
17.
Wizard?
Also a dirty 20.
Who's got the higher initiative?
I have a +5 to my initiative.
He's got me by 1.
Tempest?
18.
Alright, so first up is Sarph.
We couldn't make a whole session without having to fight someone.
Nope.
To be fair, I already broke that seal.
You didn't fight anyone last time. What the
Oh,
time
well,
was
this is
that?
true. This is true. We almost fought people, though. No, the time
We did
before
get a
last
party
one,
before.
we fought
What?
we fought Gloom 2 sessions ago.
Fair enough. Alright, so what are you gonna do there, Sarph?
Is it obvious that they're going to attack?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Summoning Echo. Do we have a battle board?
Yeah, oh shit, I forgot to make one for I actually forgot to make. We're gonna theater of the mind this one.
Okay.
Sorry. Or actually, you know what? Screw it.
I'll say
We're not
we
gonna
could just
theater
use
of the mind
the
this.
Vangarum one and just do a little section off to the side.
No, I got one. Oh,
Okay.
I got one.
Zach has no shortage of maps.
This is true. I didn't see anything.
Oh, I remember this map. I got PTSD from this map. God
Well,
damn.
keep that shit to yourself.
Yeah.
I severely doubt we will have the same PTSD from this map, but
This is gonna end up being a wipe at this rate. Oh, there's 2 Tempests.
I'm not saying you won't get PTSD. I'm just saying that it won't be the same as mine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna mark the blood clones.
Oh god, this is gonna be painful. Because I'll have an Echo on the field as well.
Yep.
You know, I should make an Echo token.
We need a new Hush token so that
This
Hush is
true.
Yeah, because this is not Hush. This is a lie.
The-
I shapeshift into a gift.
Wow.
You son of a bitch, just to give us that.
He also summon an Echo? Does he have all my powers? Oh, this is...
So red dot is your Echo?
Red dot is
Yeah.
me.
Yellow dots are your
Opponents.
yeah.
Yeah, purple
And
is the
then-
Echo.
Okay, and then red dot is you.
Yes.
Cool.
Let's go. I'm Randy. Let's do this.
Oh.
Not ready. Not ready.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
no.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, I'm more than ready.
This is not gonna be fun.
Yes.
By any... Why are you so happy?
Because now I can finally just fuck Hush up.
Well, this is true.
I hope you can.
That changeling over there is not my friend, so I can kill it.
I'm not sure the other changeling is your
I-
friend, but...
I'm sensing a tense a
You
tenseness
know
in
what?
our relationship.
Actually, because this is gonna take up most of next session, we're gonna actually call it for the end.
Oh man.
At least let us start. We've still got 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
We
Let us
got
start.
15.
You can have a round. You can have a round.
Yay!
Speed round, go!
Do something, quick.
Okay. Yeah, Sarph is summoning Echo and is going to attack that. Echo is going to go here. Wait, is he mirroring my moves?
Uh-oh. In that case, I probably shouldn't attack the hush thing.
Yeah, I'm moving to there. Okay, I'm confused. How is he able to move on? Okay, beside the point. Yeah, I'm gonna swing with my scimitar.
At who?
The hush thing that I'm in front of.
All right, roll a hit. Hush,
I feel
what
like
is your
I'm
DC?
16.
16.
I feel like I'm gonna get hurt right now.
I missed that
Hush,
first
you can-
time.
You can roll Bardic Inspiration and add it to your AC. You might have to do that, is what I'm saying.
I might.
I missed the first time.
I won't yet.
If I could find my damn axe. Thank you. Swing again for my second attack. 21 to hit.
I mean, that'll hit.
All right. That's 10 damage.
What are you using to do the damage?
My scimitar. So
All right, Hush, you take 10 damage.
I'm assuming he cries out, or
Yeah.
is he gonna be
Yeah.
silent about this?
Yep. Yep.
Ah!
Sarah whips around looking at Hush, is like, oh. What is... Master, what games are we playing here?
No
Thanks
response.
for the heads up, Saraph.
To be
Alright, who's
fair, I
next?
had no idea.
Who's next?
And yeah, that'll end turn on that.
All right, Marcus is next. Oh no! Actually, it's Hush is next. Sorry.
I was about to say.
Is Hush gonna attack me now?
You asshole!
Are we gonna get...
Actually, I cast Heat Metal at 3rd level onto the other.
Onto what on the other? You gotta be a little bit more specific, my friend.
The other Seraph. The
Yes.
Blood Seraph.
Okay, but
Blood
what
clone
item? Are you on my armor?
Yeah.
My armor's not metal. It's serpent scale mail.
So it's not buckled with metal pieces?
I don't know, is it, Zach?
I
Yeah.
mean,
It is actually.
Okay.
But you don't see the. Well, roll your damage first, and I'll tell you what happens.
17. Fire.
You see no damage happening to the blood clone. But
Okay.
Saraph, you take 17 points
Oh god.
of fire damage.
I look at Tempest and say, "Stab me?"
I have another idea.
Saraph is just like, ow,
Take out my dagger.
motherfucker. Oh, I'm muted.
Whip it out. Does she have one too?
Yep.
I'm assuming she's mimicking her.
I hold it to my throat.
She does the same.
I cut just a little.
Does the same.
This will end very quickly or very, very slowly. Do I hear anything?
What are you? Wait, you're saying that out loud?
Yes.
What are you trying to accomplish here?
Trying to get him to stop the fight. I'm trying to intimidate him.
Roll intimidation at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay. Edmund. Come here, baby. Give it a little lick. Okay.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Inspiration.
Manifest it. Manifest it.
Let me guess, nat 20.
That isn't that 20. But I have to roll it again, right?
Yep. It's disadvantage.
It's disadvantage.
Inspiration.
I'm hoomst.
Apparently you have inspiration from Hush.
Oh, thank you. That's a 19. What's the die for inspiration for you?
Same as yours.
8. Okay. That's a 22 on the dice, and my intimidation is +6, so that's a 28 on intimidation.
She's not bluffing.
That's a damn good roll.
I don't know. I feel like
here,
Mikey would
all
care.
of you here.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I feel like he wouldn't care at all.
We'll see. I cut my own throat.
All right, you see, as you are bleeding out, you see the blood clone go away, but now you are bleeding out. I'm gonna say you dropped 0 hit points because that was a self-inflicted.
He did want to meet me.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do about it?
Say it's Marcus's turn, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Marcus's turn.
Her blood clone is gone, right?
Yes.
Yeah, her blood clone is gone.
I'm going to. Well,
I'll say
I'm going to drop and go to the other side of her, and then cast Aura Vitality.
Hold on.
Does that help with her? If I cast Aura Vitality, is that going to help her regain hit points, or is she going to be? But she's already.
But she's at 0. She's not dead. She's at 0.
Got you. Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'm gonna cast Aura Vitality, and then one creature in the aura, including me, which I could use it. Why not? 2d6. So roll 2d6, or do I roll 2d6?
You roll 2d6.
Okay, so for you, Tempest, you get 6 health back,
Thank you.
and I get 7 health back.
All right, so your wound magically heals. The blood clone doesn't come back.
That takes up my action. Yeah.
You basically cauterized her neck.
Can you cauterize a fire genasi?
We burn. We're just resistant to it.
Yeah, I think that's my action. I don't have a bonus action. Go ahead. We're good.
Okay.
Did we just disrupt his plan in 15 minutes or less than 15 minutes?
I think we did, but he considers that with every session. So.
This is true.
It's Sarph's turn.
Sarph brings his... Okay. Moving here, and I'm bringing my echo here.
You're very quiet, buddy.
The movements I just made. I moved and then brought my echo in front of me and then did the same with the blood clones.
Oh, you moved them for me? Okay.
Yes, I did. Cool. And I command my echo to attack me.
Like, you physically?
Yes, me physically,
Okay.
using one of my Unleash incarnations.
Okay.
And to hit my throat. Essentially doing what she did, but with the scimitar.
Okay, your echo coup de grace you and then disappears. As you drop to 0 hit points.
So I'm imagining his echo disappears as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I suppose that works.
Yep. You are now bleeding out on the floor.
Death saving rolls.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Now it's Hush's turn.
No, that'd be next turn, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Hush.
I don't like the idea of cutting myself open. So I'll cast Dissonant Whispers at level 3 on myself.
Blood clone you or you?
Me. Because it's just a creature within range. I can select a creature within range that can hear me. I can hear myself when I'm within range. So then I do 5d6 to myself.
That's gonna hurt.
That's gonna hurt a lot.
That's gonna hurt bad.
It's
I
psychic
can
pain.
only do so much, guys.
And I tell
Tempest is up
myself,
as well.
I tell myself, no one loves you.
The most self-deprecating.
No self-deprecation.
I'm gonna emotionally dom you into loving yourself.
Oh my
You got
god.
the video. You got that video.
I did exactly 26 hit points.
I'm assuming that was exactly your HP.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I got hurt from Tempest earlier, so I was already...
Low.
Either way, it was self-inflicted, so it would have taken you to 0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So my
now
mind
it's
just...
Tempest's turn.
Yeah, now it's Tempest's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna get up, run over. I have a healing potion. So that's one action. Healing potion to Sarph. And then bonus action healing word to Hush.
And how much is that?
Roll it.
Healing potion. Let me just double check. Potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2.
2d4
So that's
plus
me,
2.
Sarah. And Hush. Let me just pull it up. Oof. Hush, you get 4 hit points.
Nice.
Okay. Now it's Marcus's turn.
Self-sacrifice. Self-sacrifice.
DM, if you'll allow me,
Oh god.
I would like to cast Magic Missile at myself, or not at myself, but at my clone, my blood clone.
Sure.
But he's gonna mirror me, correct?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can I cast Counterspell as a reaction to that mirror?
But then
And
he
I'm casting under 3rd level, so he completely stops casting.
You
So
know
I'm
what?
just gonna
Let's
throw Magic
find out
Missile.
If you cast Counterspell,
He cast.
you know what? We're not metagaming this. You tell me what you do, and you'll find out what happens.
Okay, I cast Magic Missile and then cast Counterspell at his Magic Missile that comes back.
Your Counterspell is your Counterspell, which nullifies all of this, and you both get hit with Magic Missile. Roll damage.
Would
Son
he
of a
roll double
bitch.
damage at that point?
His Counterspell countered his Counterspell. So
Right.
both Counterspells
So
are
they're
just null
both
and
getting
void.
hit. So
Yeah,
would
they're
it
both
double
getting hit.
damage at that point?
No.
Oh, I get what he's saying, because...
Actually, yeah, it would be double damage, because you're hurting yourself twice.
Yeah, you're hitting. He's hitting the
Yeah.
clone and himself, and the clone's hitting him.
Yeah.
Yep. Whatever you did, what your damage is, whatever you do is doubled.
Okay. That's a D4
You
plus
block
1.
it.
I rolled it on roll 20. It's a 4 force damage. So 8
8
force damage.
at 3rd level. Wow.
That can't be right.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
No, I
right.
cast it under 3rd level so that. Oh wait,
Oh.
no. Hold on, DM. If I cast it under 3rd level, then that means Counterspell completely takes it away. So it negates it, and my turn is fucking nothing for no reason. Or I did.
But
because
your
I tried to-
clone
His
counterspelled
reaction
your
is counterspell.
counterspell.
His
Yeah, so
reaction
you're-
was to counterspell your counterspell.
So he
your
countered your
counterspell doesn't
counter.
work.
Oh, so we just hit each. Okay, yeah, Okay, cool. Yeah, then 8 force damage to both of us.
It's not much for a magic missile.
No, it's not.
16 to yourself.
No.
I mean, it was under third level.
It's 4
it was a
each,
D4.
so it was for each of them, so it's 8 total.
Yeah, so and it's 1D for magic missiles, only 1D4 plus 1.
So that's pathetic. You have any other
do we
spell?
go stab Marcus? Because we've already proved the 3 of us can screw. Well, okay, sorry. At least 2 of us who were there can screw Marcus up. So do we go stab Marcus now?
I just go up behind him and I cut his throat.
Fucking stealth that shit. And as soon as the
wait a minute. Before my turn,
gone, healing word.
Hold up.
does my aura of vitality is still active, right? So I can still give somebody 2d6 health points, right?
Yeah.
And Hush is the only one that walked over there to murderize you.
Well, I was gonna go with the person that did the most damage, anyways. So I was gonna go Sarph. So 2d6 hit points for you,
Okay.
and 2d6 for myself.
I have the least amount of hit points.
So is the blood boy gone, or is the blood boy still there?
I'm a little confused what's happening, but we'll say, yeah, he's gone.
You're not the only one.
Whew.
Now,
Well, that could have been nice.
as it disappears, you guys see the mushroom.
You're breaking up, Zach.
Up, Zach.
Rinse and
What's
repeat. Run it by us one more time.
Okay. As the blood clones fade away, the trees all around you kind of turn into red mist. Behind them, like warping in and out of reality, comes before you is the manor and these silver threads below your feet.
Do they feel the same aging thing that I normally do?
No, not now.
Why the fuck did we all agree to come?
You see a Draculian mansion castle on a cliff edge, lightning, and from you all the way, and it looks like perpetually autumn all around you. You see these shadows of creatures off in the distance, like all in this autumn forest. Below your feet are these silver threads that lead from you directly to the manor.
Sarph just starts walking.
Yeah,
Marcus stops everybody like, I've seen this movie before. Are we sure?
Sarph is just walking right past you. Just not even listening to your words.
On that note,
yeah, we're heading out for the evening, guys. So tune in next week for the Norse one shot on Saturday, where most everyone's gonna be here.
I'm hoping to be there. Sorry, I don't know ahead of time.
It's okay. But any closing thoughts, guys?
That could have gone worse.
Yeah.
that combat was supposed to go into next session, but it didn't, and I'm so pleased that we prevented it.
All right.
You can see off Zach's face. He's like, I'm not, but
Thanks for joining us, guys. Actually, no, I'm happy you guys figured it out. That way we can just keep progressing the story. That's great. But thank you to everyone for joining us this evening. We'll be back next week.